Hey guys, my name is Ryan Kelly, and today we're going to be talking about something special. Now, this is probably my favorite console of all time, and that is the GameCube. The GameCube is basically a gaming system that's shaped in the shape of a cube that had some of the best games ever. No, had most of the best games ever. Now remember, this is my opinion on the top 10 best GameCube games. Now, these are going to be some honorable mentions, since I always forget to do that. I did not add the Metroid Prime section or whatever, any Metroid games from the GameCube, and I did not add any Sonic games from the GameCube. So, let's start the list now that we have that out of the way. Mario Party 6. Mario Party 6 is simply one of my favorite Mario Parties in the entire franchise of Mario Parties. Mario Party 6 basically has these awesome courses. My favorite course of all time, though, is the course with the huge tree, like that changes from day to night halfway through it. It's awesome. That course had great childhood memories with me. That's mainly the only reason why this one's number 10, is just because of that tree course. I loved that course. The events that happened on that course, like how there's the night stuff, oh man, it was greatness. I mean, I haven't really played any of the other game besides that, but I mean, still, it's greatness. And if you haven't played that course, I highly suggest you check out some gameplay footage then, at least, of Mario Party 6. Wario World. This is one of the most simplest games, but yet it's one of the best GameCube games. Honestly, this should be higher on my list, but it's not, because I recently found this game, actually. I found this game because of a friend, Gonzalo. He has a channel called Alex Gone Productions. I'll probably put it in the link, but if I don't, then you can just look it up, I guess. I don't know. But, so basically, this game is so great. It's not like an ordinary game. Basically, what you do in this game is you're Wario, and you run around these awesome worlds, and you just hit things. It's like Super Smash Bros. Melee, except in story mode. Well, not really, no. Well, you fight enemies a lot, but you have to find treasures, and you have to find Wario fragments and dark crystals, so you can get to bosses. And every level has a boss, which I thought was really cool. I love that feature in games, when every level has a boss. And some of the levels in the Wario World series were very weird, but since I couldn't find that great of footage of Wario World without any commentary, I just won't show you. But if you want to check out some Wario World stuff and learn more about this game, then look it up on YouTube. There's some great Wario World videos out there. Crash Tag Team Racing. This is a very fun game, because this is not only a racing game, but this is also a story. There's also a story mode where you have an overworld, and you also get to run around and like do a level itself, like a normal game level, like a normal platforming level, except in a 3D scale. And the racing courses were very creative, and I loved most of the characters. I say most, because there's some annoying ones, but. And I also love the loading screen, how you could like make Crash and do stuff. I don't know. I thought it was kind of creative. Now I'm sorry, all I could find was racing footage. I couldn't find any overworld footage without any talking. I don't feel like filming stuff in my capture card, so yeah, that's what you get. You get this. But if you haven't played this game for real, you need to go play it. It's very fun. And the reason why this is on my list is because this is actually a childhood game. I played the crap out of this game. I played it on the GameCube, and I also even played it on the PSP. I think it was either the PSP or the DS. I don't remember. SpongeBob the Movie, the game. I think, oh, that's a lot to say. I think it's SpongeBob the Movie, the game, or just SpongeBob the Movie game. I'm just going to call it SpongeBob the Movie game, just for the sake. Okay, I'm just going to stop with the title and just tell you what it's about. So basically, it's based off the SpongeBob movie, if you couldn't tell. And, well, I love it. This was truly one of the best childhood games for me. Oh man, this game was really fun. And also, one of my favorite powers was the month ago. I call it the month ago. I actually don't know what it's called. You know, where you get the missile and hit things. I'm not sure if that's just in Battle for Bikini Bottom or if it's in this one too. I'm pretty sure it is, but it's with the guitar. Yeah, this one's a really fun game. I love all the creative levels, but there's one dreadful level I never loved. The racing levels. Or more like the driving levels. It's not that I didn't like them. It just they gave me a really hard time as a child, and they still kind of scar me today. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I haven't played this game in a while. I haven't played it since I went to my lake house probably about 3 or 4 years ago. So I need to play that. Really do. This game is great, and if you haven't played it, then you definitely should. And also, one thing I noticed is this game does not get all the fame and glory that it should get. It needs to get a lot more fame and glory, because this game is really fun. Battle for Bikini Bottom. Now, this is actually the first version of, like, the series. Like, SpongeBob The Movie is basically a sequel to this game. Or is that, it's the alleged sequel, anyway. Or maybe this could be the sequel to the Flying Dutchman game. I never played that game, but I know it's a PC game. And I don't remember for whatever other system it's for. We're not talking about that game. We're talking about Battle for Bikini Bottom. So basically, Plankton builds an army of robots that take over Bikini Bottom and overthrow Plankton even. So now SpongeBob and Sandy and Patrick have to go and defeat all the robots. Oh snap. Yep, so they defeat the robots by going back to their favorite places like Kelp Forest, the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, Downtown Bikini Bottom, Jellyfish Fields, Goon Lagoon, even SpongeBob's dreams. SpongeBob, Squidward, Sandy, Mr. Krabs, Patrick's dreams, and maybe even Plankton? I don't remember. Yeah, but I'm sorry I don't have all this great footage. I mean, I really wish I did, to tell you the truth, because I would love to look at some of the footage of this game. I love all the creative puzzles they had. They had a lot of creative puzzles for this one, especially the ones related to Patrick. Yeah, nonetheless, this game is fantastic. Super Mario Sunshine. How could this game not be on this list? And even a better question, why is it this low on my list? It should have been way higher on my list. I know. Personally, I did not find this game out until I was older. As sad as that sounds, I played most of the classics. I cannot believe I let this classic slide by me though. I was very upset by that. But when I figured out what the game was and I started playing it, I really enjoyed this game. Like, really enjoyed it. Now, some people don't like the game because it has Flood. Now, Flood is a very great character, but sometimes it's too much of a help. I mean, I'm one of those people who like the regular classic Mario games, but I mean, it's okay, I guess, to have not a vacuum. Luigi gets a vacuum. No, Mario gets Flood, this water pump. One thing I did realize though is that Luigi gets a vacuum and Mario gets a Flood, both from the same person, Professor Egad. I thought that was pretty cool. Little interesting fact. Yeah, so basically that's the only reason why this game is higher on my list, because I didn't find this game out when I was a child. Yeah, as upsetting as that was. Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh boy. This is by far my favorite in the Mario Kart series. But again, I haven't played the Super Mario Kart, but I have played Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart Game Boy, or the Mario Kart Game Boy version, I don't remember what it's called, the DS version, the 3DS version, and I'm really excited to play the Wii U version. But this is by far my favorite one in the entire series. So basically, Mario Kart is Double Dash. It's a very different game because you have 2 racers instead of 1 racer. You have 2 racers. One racer drives and the other one throws items. Now, whenever I played this game with my brother, I was always the thrower. As surprising as that is. But occasionally I did get the drive because we would go against each other a lot in this game. Yeah, this game has a lot of nostalgic reasons. It's very nostalgic for me, is what I'm trying to say. Because, well, you race. And honestly, my favorite kart of all time is the golden kart. I mean, it's greatness. I do like the baby carriage Kart though too. That's pretty great. Luigi's of course, not Mario's, because I'm a Luigi fan. I'm sorry, all you Mario fans, but I'm always on Luigi's side. Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. Now, of course, you cannot decide which Pikmin game is better. I mean, I couldn't anyway. Pikmin 1 and 2 are phenomenal, though. Honestly, they should have been number 1, but the only reason why they're not number 1 is because I did not find out about these games until I was older. Another classic I missed. Oh, I was very upset when I figured out I missed this grand classic. Turns out the only reason why I missed it is because my brother never got into the Pikmin series, so therefore I never got into the Pikmin series, because whatever game he had, I had. So, that's how that worked, pretty much. So basically, Pikmin, you have Pikmin 1 and 2, you have an army of little Pikmin creatures. There's red Pikmin, yellow Pikmin, blue Pikmin, purple Pikmin, and white Pikmin. And if you're including Pikmin 3, which recently came out, then there's winged Pikmin and rock Pikmin. But I don't really consider them Pikmin types quite yet, because it's not the Gamecube Pikmin. I'm used to that. I mean, Pikmin 3 was a fantastic game, but we're not talking about that. So basically, this game is great, because the first game, you have to build your ship back up, because you crash land and lose all your ship pieces. The second game, you have to pay off a debt, and you have another captain, and his name is Louis. The first captain is Captain Almar, the red captain. Now, the reason why I couldn't choose which game was better is because, one, I love the time, and like how it's timed to Pikmin 1, but I love the dungeons in Pikmin 2. It's really hard to compare the games, which one is truly better, and I really want to do something like a video deciding which one is better. But for now, I'm just going to have them both tied at number 3. Pikmin 1 and 2 is a fantastic series, and if you haven't played any of the Pikmin games, stop watching this video and get a copy of Pikmin and play it. I don't care if it's the Wii version, get a copy and play it. Super Smash Bros. Melee. How could I not add this game to the list? And honestly, how can this game not be number 1? Well, honestly, this game should be number 1. I mean, it is the greatest fighting game of all time, in my humble opinion. Oh man, this game is so fun. I love all the classic courses it has from other games. I love all the characters that it brings into this game. It's a lot better than Super Smash Bros. 64, in my humble opinion. But I've only played Super Smash Bros. 64 once, and it was at a hotel with my brother. Yeah. Hotel 64s, those are the bomb. But anyway, back to this. This game is one of the best is the best Nintendo fighting game of all time. Way better than Brawl. Brawl sucked, but we're not talking about Brawl. We're talking about Melee. Melee is for the pro fighters. Like, if you want to play Brawl and like you're not that good at fighting, then Brawl is a good, perfect game for you. But if you want to become a pro at fighting, if you want to fight like a boss, you want to do great combos, you want to do like off the edge combos, trust me, they made a lot of combos. Off the edge combos, air combos, dodging combos, glitch combos, all this stuff. There's endless amounts of combos. This game is truly great, and this game never ends. I still play this game today. I still play Pikmin today. I still will play this game with my brother today. Every day, the last day of school, every day, we played this game, and we play it on the Final Destiny, our favorite course of all time. He would beat me most of the times, but there would be times where I would have 1 or 2 wins. But again, my brother's a pro, but yeah, that's what happens when you're with someone who is a Super Smash Bros. Pro, and he also uses summons. Personally, I use Falco, but that's just me. Oh, cool side comment thing. What character do you use in Super Smash Bros. Melee? If you play Super Smash Bros. Melee, that is. If you play Brawl, then I'm sorry to be mean, but I'm not interested in Brawl characters. I'm only interested in Melee. Now, what could beat all those GameCube games? Well, there's only one humble game that could beat all of them. My personal favorite, The best game of all Nintendo history, in my humble opinion. This is not a fact, guys. I don't want y'all to get upset with me by this. This game has been my favorite game of all time. I've beaten it countless amounts of times. When I say countless amount of times, I literally mean countless amount of times. I still play this game today. I will play this game any time of day. I'll play it in the morning, at night, in the afternoon, when I'm asleep. Alright, I'm obsessed with this game. But here we go. My number one game is Luigi's Mansion. By far, man's best game. Title should be Luigi's Mansion, man's best game. Oh my gosh. One of the few games that Luigi stars in. Mario gets kidnapped by King Boo. One of my favorite bosses, by the way, in Mario history. But we're not going to be getting into that. Not King Boo, sorry. Luigi is by far my favorite Mario character of all time. This game is fantastic. So basically, you get the Poltergust 3000, and you suck up ghosts. It's kind of like a Nintendo Ghostbusters, if you will. Oh, I had so many great memories with this game. I can play this game all night. In fact, I did play this game all night once. As sad as that sounds. This game has so much nostalgic memories for me. This is, of course, this is the first GameCube game. It comes with the GameCube. This game was fun. My brother and I played it for hours. I don't remember how many arguments we got in because we wanted to get a certain ghost. Oh, this game was amazing. If you haven't played this game and you've only played the second game, by the way, is the worst game ever made. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon blows, but we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. I don't even want to bring that up. But Luigi's Mansion 1 is where it's at. And if you haven't played this game, I don't even know what I want to do to you. That silence was I don't even know. This game is fantastic though. Really, I'm serious though. If you haven't played this game, you need to go buy a GameCube or even play it on the Wii. That's fine, as long as you can play the beloved Luigi's Mansion. Now this game is number one for me because it's nostalgic for the GameCube, the first GameCube game, the first game that Luigi actually stars in legitimately, and he has to save his brother Mario. And the ending is the greatest ever. Now, I wish I could show it to you, but I can't. As sad as that makes me sound, or as sad as it is. But I better move on, because I feel like I'm rambling on about this awesome game that you seriously need to go play. Did you agree, or did you disagree with my list? Please let me know in the comments, and please let me know if I missed a game that you really loved. Now, I did mention at the beginning I would never played a Metroid game, and I also never played a Sonic game. Well, yeah, I've never played a game in general, so I wouldn't know to put that brand of game on the list. Alright guys, my name's Ryan Kelly. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you watch some more of my videos. And top 10s. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.